So this is the original mining hole that they would go down, and as you can see, this cross behind me is 20 meters tall. Buenos dias, guys, and welcome to Colombia. So I am in Colombia's capital city known as Bogotá, and what I am doing here is exploring an old mining ground where there was a cathedral carved out of salt. So I think Bogotá gets overlooked by many tourists just because it is so big, and people don't realize this is here, and it is Colombia's most wonder, if not one of the wonders of the world. So let's go get a ticket and go have a look at this salt cathedral, and we will check out a bit of a history about it, because the Colombians was using this salt mine way before the Spaniards even arrived in the 15th century. So there's a lot of history here, and I'm going to take you with me. Hola, señor. Uno básico, por favor. Gracias, gracias. Hola, amigo. Gracias. Sí, gracias. So, this is the original mining hole that they would go down. So, we are going to walk down here for 200 meters, and yeah, this is the original way that they would come into the mining hole. It's pretty dark, and I'm not sure how well you can see it on the video, but we're going pretty deep down. So I am now 200 meters underground, and mining was so dangerous that the workers would carve symbols into the walls, and that is how this started. So in the early 1990s, an architect was inspired by the church that they sculptured down here, and with permission and assistance from the government, they carved out this cathedral of what we see today. So here is one of the sculptures they've made, and there's little places where the workers would pray before the shift. So let's keep moving down. Another sculpture, and just to see how amazing these sculptures are. It really is a magical place. And here we have the big dome that was carved out, which represents the Earth and the cosmos. It really is a huge sculpture. And so this is the original church that they sculptured out of the mining, and it's a bit lighter now so you can see how big this place is. But yeah, this is where they would pray before the start of the shift. And as you can see, this cross behind me is 20 meters tall. I mean, the ceilings are incredibly high, and it really is amazing how they've sculptured all of this out of it. You can see in the walls where the axe has been and where they've been carving it out. So this mine has been here for maybe 1,000 years or even more. But yeah, that is one of the most beautiful things I have seen. Also here you can see the 4 pillars, and these pillars represent the evangelists, and they are Mark, Luke, John and Matthew, and they are the 4 Gospels in the Bible. Now the 4 Gospels are real life accounts of people who lived with Jesus. Now this isn't just religion, this is history, and we base our whole timeline on it from the year 0 at the birth of Christ. And so I think it is very important, and if you are interested in history, to go and read the Gospels and read what these people had to say about Jesus. You might learn something, you might be guided, you might have inspiration through something that's going on in your life right now. So I will see you on the next video somewhere in Colombia. Ciao for now.